the roots, he let the beats build, bitch. And we never switch. Even if I'm rich, I'll be broke like I'm Mitch. Niggas talking down, but that's headed in the wrong direction. But I knock that shit out like the boxing section. Cause they can't touch what they can't see. All I gotta do is be the same me. All I gotta do is keep it cheap. Always be the same me. While I'm solid, boy, they can't change me. No. Got the roots, he let the beats build, bitch. And we never switch.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Been down and out for too long, nigga. I'm too strong. I'm gon' move on. Swagger on the diamonds just.
Let's get ready to. Let's get ready to rumble.
All right, man, we live from the boxing section, man. Today we got my boy in here. You know what I'm saying? My Christian, my boy out of Brooklyn, New York. You know what I'm saying? Hell of a fighter. I was just at his last fight. He got boy the fuck up out of there. The dude tried to run as fast as he could. I'm gonna let y'all get to. We're gonna let him talk, get to know him. You know how we do. We always let people talk and get everything off, and we're just gonna chop it up. So, tell everybody your name and where you from.
My name is Christian Kike Bermudez. I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
For sure. So, how'd you get the nickname?
That's a long tale from my family. I mean, that nickname was there for me since I was a baby. So, yeah.
For sure. So, what was it like growing up in Brooklyn?
It was good. It was a little wild. But like where I'm from in Bushwick, I'm from Bushwick, so it, like everybody was family, and so we looked. All the kids grew up together. We looked to play manhunt. It was a little rough in the neighborhood, but that's how it created us.
For sure. And so growing up in Brooklyn, it's a tight knit group. How did you get into boxing?
All because I was always a bad kid. Like growing up, I was always bad and hyper. Always wanted to fight and stuff. So like when I was like, I got an older brother 2 years apart. So me and my older brother always used to fight, like fist fight. Like my mom used to put us in the living room, and y'all want to fight each other. All right, go ahead, fight now. So we used to fight, and then I was always hyper. So my mom put me in the gym. And then I fell in love with this. I fell in love with the sport from there.
So, was there any other sports that you were playing?
Nah. She tried to put me in karate at first, but they said I was too hype. They kicked my ass out right out of there.
So boxing was the only thing you wanted to do.
Yeah.
How old was you when you put them gloves on?
8.
Oh shit! So you've been doing this for a minute.
Yeah.
So what was the amateurs like?
The amateurs was good. Like it's crazy because like I had my first fight I was only boxing probably like 5 months, and they threw me straight in the ring. I lost my first 3 fights. Like off rip, I lost my first 3 fights, and then from there like I win one, lose one, win one, and then I caught like the experience, and then I didn't lose for like probably like 3-4 years straight, and then from there I built like the confidence, the championships, the experience going around the nation and stuff. So it's like it formed me and gave me a lot of experience.
So who's your trainer right now?
Right now I'm training with Uncle Dre, Gary was here, and there's some days I work with Gary Starks also.
For sure. Shout out to Rob Brown, man. Salute to you for coming through. Yeah, man, I got a chance to meet him the night of your fight. So that was good shit. So what was your biggest takeaway from the amateurs?
What do you mean?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I said, what do you mean by that? My
Like
biggest
the biggest takeaway from the amateurs as far as like the experience?
like what I got most out of it.
Yeah,
Um, just being active. I had like about 186 fights and traveling and fighting all different types of styles and that right there is just ring experience, being being comfortable in the ring and stuff like that. Like it definitely gave you the experience. So when you turn pro, it's like it's nothing new, just no headgear and smaller gloves.
sure, for sure. So what was it like your first match, man? In front of all those people. What was the ring walk like, and what was the feeling that you got your first fight,
As a pro or as an amateur?
bro?
Oh, my pro debut is like I can't even describe that feeling because it's like I'm coming off of like I was coming off of like a 5 year layoff and coming from where I was coming from, like I was away from boxing because I got incarcerated in a couple years, and then I had to build myself back up coming home, and then my first fight was on the Zone in the Madison Square Garden, and I had probably nearly 500 people there in attendance. So it's like the ring walk. It was like a feeling you can't describe. The whole place just went crazy, and we caught a beautiful knockout. And it like to this day when I speak about that day, like I start getting nervous because like I can't even describe that feeling.
That shit's insane, man. That's amazing. Um, so how did you get caught up? Was it something that you could avoid it, or was it just growing up in the inner cities?
It is a little bit of both. It definitely something I could have avoided because when I was just stuck in the gym, like there was no problems. So it's like if I would have just stayed, I'm dedicated to my craft and my sport, and staying in the gym and giving them my all, like how I've been doing my whole life. It would have definitely kept me out of that jam. But um, when you're not in the gym, you hang around more, and when you hang around more, you're around things you're not supposed to be around. So it's like sooner or later you're gonna get caught up.
For sure, for sure. But you did that. You bounced back. You know what I'm saying? Now you follow your dream. That's an amazing thing. Our past builds character. You know what I'm saying? So for you to even get out and then continue to follow your dream, man, that is commendable, man. That is a big deal. So what put you in the mindset that you know what? Fuck this. I'm getting back into boxing. I'm gonna focus on my craft. I ain't looking back. What was that light bulb moment where you was like, man, fuck this?
When all the time that's being wasted when I was in there, it's like I couldn't relate to none of those dudes. Like, yeah, we probably did something. We all did something wrong to be in the position we in, but like our conversations we was having was different, and like I couldn't relate to none of them in any way. Like these dudes never been nowhere. I've been around the world and traveling, fighting. So I had something going for myself. It's like I can't just give it all up for doing something stupid. So it's like when I come home, I'm gonna give it more.
For sure, for sure. And you got the right team around you, man. Um, I was there at the fight between you and Sheem. Y'all had the whole fucking crowd. You know what I'm saying? It was he had half, and then you had half. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It was amazing for all the people to drive from Brooklyn to what that 2-3 hours to
yeah,
man, that's an amazing thing. And I think once you get more fights under your belt, the big promotion companies, they're gonna have to snatch you up. You know what I mean? They're gonna have to. So how old are you right now?
I'm 25.
25?
Yeah,
Okay. You know what I'm saying? You're still young in the game, man. It's
yeah,
time. You know what I mean? You might be able to get fast tracked sooner or later. I mean, you you're in the right camp. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So I think that you keep doing what you're doing. I feel like, man, the sky's the limit for you. So your last fight, you fought at what weight class?
142.
142. So normally you're at 140, 135 ish.
Yeah, my original weight class is 135.
Okay,
So it's like I had a year from my pro debut to my second fight. It was like a year and a half because of all this COVID and stuff. So it's like I didn't want I wanted something I could be super comfortable. Don't gotta worry about weight and just get knock all the rust off, and then I go down and then everything just fall in place.
for sure, for sure. Yeah, man. Cause that last fight was crazy. This. I said, yo, I gotta walk around the arena, and I gotta find this motherfucker. I said, yo, I got to find this motherfucker. So I mean, I walked around the arena and shit, and then I said, okay, I got to holler at this nigga. Is
Yeah,
he a motherfucker? So yeah, man, I was like, yo, because I'm looking at because I'm on his side, right? I'm the loser's guy's corner,
yeah,
hearing these punches. You know what I'm saying? And they had no answers for him in that corner. They had no answers for him. They couldn't tell him nothing he could do. I told I looked to my homeboy. I said, yo, he about to get him the fuck up out of here. And then you got him the fuck up out of there. He was running his ass off. Man, I didn't think he's gonna be able to catch him where he was running from. He was literally running though. He literally was running.
yeah.
That
He
shit
he he was in there just to survive. After he got touched, he was like, nah, like let me just stay on my bike. Like I could have taken him out. Like if I really wanted to, I could have taken him out in the first. I would have trapped him up, but I just want to be in there, that experience, take my time, be patient with everything, and not over try and knock him out because like I don't want to start looking sloppy and stuff.
for sure. Um, man, listen, I gotta go through a couple more things with you, and I gotta man. We just had a fucking emergency at work. Um, I'm normally at the house, but I took somebody. But we will go through a few more things,
Yeah.
and then and then I'm gonna hit you right back. We're gonna finish it off. So we're gonna do a part one and shit.
All right.
All right. So all right, so we're gonna go through these fantasy fights, and then we're gonna read again. All right, who win this fight?
Roy Jones.
Okay, why is that?
All these fights, every fighter is in their prime, right?
For sure, for sure.
All right, yeah, Roy Jones for sure.
All right, all right.
Damn. I'm gonna go with Floyd.
Okay, why is that?
His defense and the way he can control the ring and control the tempo is like, yeah, I don't think nobody could beat Floyd.
For sure. This is what we're gonna do. The last but not least, right here. Just because you from Brooklyn,
I'm gonna go with Tyson. Tyson, that dude.
okay.
That power, and not even just power. He like got speed, explosive, have movement. Tyson like a Tyson in prime, like he was a force that can't be stopped.
For sure, for sure. All right, so this is part 1 of our interview. Part 2 is gonna happen in about an hour or two. Man, fuck, this shit never happens, man. And time I get the fucking interview, it happened at work. But for sure, I'm gonna hit you right back, Graham, and we're gonna be right back up because we was in the zone and shit. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure I get right back, and then we're gonna get right back to it. All right.
Yeah, just hit me. I'm be ready.
For sure, I got it.
All right, cool.